Your fonts and colors are putting out a vibe. And have you really thought about what they're saying? Seriously, guys, fonts matter. They might help us a lot if we could use different fonts in texting. You know how sometimes you can totally just be angry and read a text the wrong way? Anyways. Hey, boss ladies. I want to know, are your graphics putting out the right vibe? Your brand vibe should be a combination of who you're wanting to attract and your own style and personality. And yes, this is like the part of branding where it's helpful to choose some descriptive words off a list that describe your brand or that you want to describe your brand. And you really then have to use those words when it comes to choosing brand fonts and colors. In today's video, I'm going to give you 3 steps to help determine your brand vibe. But before we jump in, be sure to subscribe to my channel and ring the bell because this video is a part of a whole branding series I'm doing, and we are going to be getting into branding our graphics in Canva very soon, so you don't want to miss it. So the very first thing you need to consider when thinking about how your branding looks and the vibe that you're putting out is your audience, because really they are the most important. It's more about your audience than it is about you. And when it comes to thinking about the audience that you're targeting, most cases you're going to think in stereotypes. So for example, if you're trying to work with both men and women, it may not be the best choice to be using lots of feminine colors like pastels and pinks, even if it is your favorite color. And if you're still trying to determine and nail down your target audience, check out this video that will go over 5 main things that you need to know about your audience. The second step is to choose descriptive words and values that you want your brand to represent. So some of my words are creative, fun, and personal. And you can see that I have some hand-drawn graphics that I incorporate in my branding, which is both creative and personal. I talk about personal things like my family and things that I like, which I mentioned in which I mentioned in the last video. The third step is to then start collecting things that represent those words to you. You could look at magazines. You could look at other brands that you love. For me, that was Sephora. I really love all the black and white in their branding. You can look at ads, and of course, there is Pinterest. And I set up secret boards to start collecting things that inspire me. And after you do that, you're going to start looking for common trends in the stuff that you have collected. So for example, notice the fonts that you seem to have collected over and over. Do you see lots of sans serifs, which are modern and clean? Or do you see more serif fonts, which are more classic? Also, what colors are you seeing over and over? And will that color work for your ideal audience? Remember what I said, and to keep it really simple, it's best to think in stereotypes. Now, that doesn't necessarily mean if you're after women, you have to use pink. I don't mean that at all. But like I said, you don't want to use a whole lot of pastels and flowers if you're really trying to get both men and women. And then it helps to take it a step further and actually research what thoughts and words are associated with the colors you are seeing. Now, to help you determine if the things you're collecting, the fonts and colors, are giving off the right vibe, I have this guide that you can download that lists out colors and their meanings and the different vibes that fonts give off. And I also have a list of descriptive words to help you choose words for your brand vibe. Now, the next step before you make any final brand decisions is to create a mood board, which is both just fun to do anyways. This board is going to represent the words that you pick to describe your vibe, and in the next video I'm going to show you how you can quickly do that in Canva. So be sure to hit that subscribe button and ring the bell so you don't miss that, and if it's already published it will pop up above. And let me know in the comments below what you think your brand vibe words are going to be. And if you like this video, please give me a thumbs up.